So you got the bad cars we paid for.
Hey everyone, this is Amy. I'm here with Lori and Carol. Hi Carol.
Hey.
We're here at Lauderdale Veterinary Specialists. I thought it would be a great time to turn on the camera because Murphy is here. Murphy is here. Say hey, bud. He looks absolutely amazing. He's here basically because they noticed, the foster mommies noticed this little string hanging out of his side, and it's part of his suture, basically, so we want to get him checked out. But as you can see, his shirt says, "For the love of balls." He has his own wardrobe. He looks absolutely amazing. Baby, I don't know if any of you had seen the video that we shared with you, but he's swimming. This is one of his foster moms, Carol. Lisa's not here. Lisa's working. But they're very, 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 very dear friends of ours, and they have been fostering Murphy, and he's just doing amazing. They have two, not one, but two of our 100-plus dogs, Sammy and Alex, and Murphy's doing great with them. Murphy's actually, you said, oh, you sit now, Murphy, like a big boy? Do you sit? Look at this face. Have you ever? He is so freaking adorable.
This is what he does every time I'm out on the lawn. He'll come up and like run up to me and then he does this. I gotta lean into you.
He has to lean into you, mommy.
Yeah,
you lean it into mommy.
He's
yes, you
bug.
are.
Absolute cuddle bug.
Oh, I know. Every photo is in the bed, under the covers.
He loves the cuddle.
He loves to cuddle. Oh my God, you're so cute. I love it. He's a miracle. He's a miracle, guys.
He definitely loves people.
Oh,
He loves his
this is our Murphy. This is our Murphy.
Just following every move she made.
Yep.
Look at his collar.
Yep.
Look, it's perfect for him. Love.
Oh, it says love on it. Buddy, you are so stinking cute. This is amazing to see him like this. Such a good boy. We are so blessed.
He's standing so like...
Proud mama. Proud mama. Foster mama, sorry. Foster mama. I have to keep reminding myself. But we're all praying there. We're all hoping and praying.
Face.
Guys, we actually...
Just whip it.
We actually came here today to Lauderdale Veterinary Specialist because, well, we've been sitting here since, I don't know, a little before 11:30. I got a phone call this morning, as I get a phone call every morning, every night, updates of our rescues that are here at the hospital receiving 24-hour care. It just happened that Murphy came in at the same time, which is awesome that we get to see him because we certainly needed some happiness in our heart because we're dealing with a lot of sadness right now. I'm going to just basically tell you why we came, why we're here. That's the happy. This is the happy right here. This is the happy. This is our happy right here, Murphy. I love you so much. Thank you for making me happy today, Murphy and Carol. Over here, we got a call this morning. Babycakes is not doing well, and we knew that she has been failing. She has kidney issues. She has heart issues. Her body, she can't keep her body temperature up. It keeps dropping. She has absolutely zero desire to eat, even with a stimulator and a stimulant. And, you know, they've been syringe feeding her, and she's fighting it. She's turning away from it. I don't know. We came in here because we didn't want her to suffer. And this is so out of character for us because we just don't give up. There is nothing that we will not do for our rescues. Again, but we will not let any animal suffer either. Yeah. Just gave her a little bit of water out of a syringe. I know. Okay. You uncomfy, Mommy? All right. Okay. No, she just went to the bathroom. She was just outside. She just peed. She peed twice. The doctor that I've been speaking to, Dr. Watson, basically said that there's so many things against her and that they suggested that we humanely euthanize. When myself, Lori, Tiffany, Tammy, and Jan came in here, I was just, I'm not 100% right this minute. And if I have any doubt and my team has any doubt, then we don't do anything. So we're waiting for Dr. Cannon, who we trust so much, and she's worked on so many of our critical cases. So I'm waiting for Dr. Cannon to come in here and come in and talk to us and see if we have any other options to help her improve, because we're not ready to let go, but at the same time we are certainly not going to let her suffer. So we're just trying. Yes, her head's up, but I don't know if she's. It's really, if you were here, guys, it's so much more. It's so much more. Here. Come on. What is that? You hungry? You want maybe to eat something? Huh? She's been hooked up. No, she's not really walking, right?
No, she won't put her down, and she kind of just flops down. Gotta kind of hold her up.
She's very weak.
She's very weak.
She hasn't really eaten other than them syringe feeding her that she's fighting. She's keeping it down, but she's lost 2 pounds since she's been here. She was 7 pounds when we brought her in. So, you know, as it was, we could feel every bone, every rib. Guys, I want her to have a life. We want her to have a life with love, and we don't want to do this. We saved her and gave her the surgery to remove her eye and brought her here because we wanted to give her a chance to have a life, and she has a home waiting for her with an amazing previous adopter of ours that has 2 little dogs. They both, husband and wife, work from home office. She's a nurse, and she would have everything she needs. But if she's not well enough, I don't know what to do. This is a very, very, very hard place to be. That's why we have not done anything, and that's why we're waiting for Dr. Cannon to come in here and talk to us about maybe some other options. Again, you know, her heart is, she has a bad heart, a very, very high murmur. Her kidney levels, her kidneys aren't doing well. According to their blood panel, they're getting worse. They're not eating. When they give her the IV fluids, then it interferes with the heart, and there's crackling in the chest. So, you know, she said the 2 things that she has going on are the worst 2 things that a dog could have. They're both working against her. So, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
None of us know.
Don't know.
I just keep talking to her, and literally, I mean, I was having a conversation with Babycakes, like, you know, talk to me, tell me what you want, show me what you want. You know, do you want a life? Do you want us to keep going? Do you want to go to sleep? And as you know and I know, I don't know. I don't want to play God. I don't want to be in this position. I really don't. So, you know, and as we learn as we go. I mean, we could see 5 different doctors and get 5 different opinions. And it's scary. It's a little scary, and it's a little, because, you know, everybody's different. You know, some people we've had doctors come to us literally and say, oh, Amy, why are you putting all that money into one? And I'm not talking about any in particular doctor by name, and I'm not talking about this dog. I'm just saying, over the years of rescue, I cannot count how many doctors have come to me, myself, and said, you know, Amy, why are you putting all that money into this dog? I mean, you could save so many other lives. And I have to tell you, I don't see it that way. Mm-hmm. Our team doesn't see it that way. That's not who we are. Mm-hmm. And it's never going to be who we are. And I can tell you right now, besides Babycakes, Murphy over here, you know, his medical bill was over $16,000. $16,000 to save this little tiny life right here. Little puppy. because his owners were of negligence, and he was attacked, and he had puncture wounds, and his left side collapsed, and his 8 broken ribs, and lung not working, and they had to do a life-changing surgery to save his life, to give him a chance. And we did it. And look, he's living proof. I mean, he's living proof. He's swimming.
This is
He's,
why.
this is why.
This is why you save. This is why you do what you do.
For sure. I mean, to see the updates of, look at him. Look at how
Couldn't
content.
imagine him letting him go.
Could you imagine? So, you know, for anybody that's going to say, "Oh, Amy, you know, maybe you should rethink. You know, why are you putting all that money into one dog when you can save so many other lives?" You know, we touched him, and we looked into these gorgeous eyes, and we made him that promise, right, Murphy? Hey, Murph.
He said,
Are you right, Murphy?
He
Right?
said, rub my belly.
Right?
He said, show me the love.
You want to love, and I want to do that for Babycakes. I want to give her, if there's a chance, you know. I mean, he had a chance. He had a chance, and we gave him that chance. And I want to give her the same chance if there's any ray of hope for her. Right, Murphy? Murphy, what do you think? Can you tell us what to do for Babycakes? Tell us. You looking at Babycakes? Huh? Can't stand that face, those ears.
His name should have been Radar.
Radar.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hi,
Oh, you're so-
Murphy. You're so special, buddy. You are so special.
He really is.
He's so freaking amazing. He's the
His
best.
spirit
He's
is
the best.
Absolutely.
Because he knows.
Incredible.
He knows. And I want the best. I want the same for her. I want the same for Babycakes. I want her to have a chance.
Some happiness.
I want her to have some happiness.
Yeah, she deserves some happiness.
She had a horrible life. She lived outside in filth and dirt with 2 big, massive dogs, and, you know, living in shit and piss and filth and being fed with them, and then they turn on her and attack her. If that's the truth, I got to tell you, I've talked to quite a few people in the medical field, and a lot of people that have watched her story and her journey, and they're like, you know, Amy, I'm not so sure she was attacked by a dog. Mm-hmm. There's not one single puncture. There's not one mark on her anywhere on her body other than her eye hanging out of her head, which could have been somebody just grabbed her by the neck or kicked her really hard in the head, or that's what they told me. Threw her, or I'm not so sure. I'm going to be telling you the truth right now from my heart. I'm not so sure it was what she said it was, that the dogs, 2 dogs attacked her. And to think what this dog has lived and the life she has lived. And we brought her in and we saved her and we removed that eye, and we've had her here at the 24-hour animal hospital. I don't even know what her vet bill is at or what we've paid so far. I'm going to be honest with you. I just know that I gave them $6,000 last week, another 3, so we're at $9,000. I don't know what her total is, and I don't even think about it right now because I want her. I want Babycakes. I want her so desperately to know love and be in a home and a family where she's going to know love for however long it is. But I don't want her to suffer either. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Come on.
What's that?
It's water.
What's that?
It's only water, Mama.
What's that?
Yes, I got you. You need to be hydrated, Mommy. So what we're doing now is, what time is it?
1:45.
It's 1:45. We've been here since, 11:30. I'm waiting for Dr. Cannon to come in, and she's the specialist here. I'm waiting for her to come in this room and talk to me and Lori and tell us what she thinks is best for Babycakes. If she tells me that there's no quality of life and there's nothing more that we can do and that she is suffering, then we are going to make the decision to let her go. And this is not going to be an easy, trust me, it's not. No, she wouldn't eat chicken. We gave her rotisserie chicken. She wouldn't eat. We've tried.
Tried again yesterday.
Yeah. She just has no desire to eat. Is she coming in here, please? Not yet. I think she walked out. Sorry, Lori.
No, I don't care. No.
It's only water.
Fine.
He's so special. I wonder what he would do if he saw Babycakes. You tired, Murphy? Are we keeping you up?
Oh, baby girl. Oh, you're giving me a lick?
She just kissed you.
Yes.
You giving kisses? Huh? Yeah.
She saw that coming.
But you got it.
Yep.
Got it. You looking around? You looking around, Mama? I love you.
Who loves you, huh?
Who loves Babycakes?
Who loves Babycakes? We love Babycakes. We love you.
We've been holding and kissing her and just talking to her
Who
over
loves
and
you?
over and telling her how much we love her.
Everybody loves you, Babycakes.
Everybody loves you, Mama. You have such a wonderful life waiting for you. If you would just get better. You're fine, Carol. I mean, guys, I can feel her.
Wow.
Like she's all hair.
Baby. Hi. There's your inspiration right
I
there.
know. Murphy, come here.
See Murphy?
Murphy, come.
Aw.
Just like a boy.
Look at him. Look at the feet, how they curl. We don't want to. Don't worry, Murphy. You stay put.
Don't strain yourself.
Can't with this dog. Can't.
You being camera shy?
Yeah, it's
Aw.
okay. She might be hot, actually, from the blanket.
Maybe. Being outside, I think.
Yeah.
Which is unusual for her because she's usually freezing.
But she's warm right now, right? That's good.
Yeah, she's panting.
Good. I think. I don't know at this
I know,
point. I don't know anything.
Organs, I don't know what.
Karen, please, I get where you're coming from. Please give her time. It's not about giving her time. That's what we're doing here. Hi, Jessie. It's not about us giving her time. We're doing everything we possibly can. We cannot let her suffer. Is the problem? Her kidneys, her heart. Her organs are giving out. That's what the doctors are telling us. It's not about us not giving her enough time. So, we're waiting here to talk to the specialist because one doctor is saying it's not fair and that we should let her go. And we want to make sure we're making the right decision and making sure that there's nothing more that can be done with her because we've been down this road before. For example, Hannah. I got a call about Hannah from this hospital. She had a major nosebleed. They could not get the nosebleed to stop. And they said I needed to come in and make arrangements and make the decision to euthanize her. Mm-hmm. And Tiffany and I came in here and we sat on the floor and we didn't see...
Look at her today.
Huh?
Look at her today.
I know.
It's like amazing.
There was no bleeding. She was kissing us and I said, you know what? I'm
ready.
not so sure I'm ready to let her go.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Dr. Cannon come in here, and she was on her knees. And I said, Dr. Cannon, please, is there anything that we can try? Anything for Hannah? And she said, steroids. And guess what?
Yeah, what?
She's fat. She's perfect. She's living life.
She was eating, though, right?
Huh?
Was she eating all the
Yeah, but she
time?
wasn't gaining weight.
She wasn't gaining weight. But
She wasn't gaining weight.
It's like she's giving up.
I want to know if we put a feeding tube in her.
That would be the only option.
I want her to. She's not eating.
No.
But I came in this morning with the new dog Lenny that we took in,
Yeah.
and the first thing out of the animal hospital's mouth was he won't eat anything. Okay, well, I opened up a can of Neutro Puppy and opened it right in front of him and sat on the floor, and he devoured the whole entire can. He didn't like the stew they gave him. I don't know, I mean, we tried hot rotisserie chicken with Babycakes. She
Right.
wouldn't touch it, even the skin.
Smelly food.
Huh?
We tried the smelly food.
We tried the smelly AD. They tried the stew. I don't know. Maybe baby food. I don't know. She just seems like she has no interest in food. I think we're going to have to do a feeding tube and see if that can Dr. Cannon, and they said it's not about food. That's what she said. Her organs. It's her organs.
I mean, if her organs can recuperate, then, it's worth it. But if there's no chance, even if she starts eating, she's just going to deteriorate either way. So that's what we need, the confirmation.
That's why I'm waiting for Cannon. I've been waiting since 11:30.
Yeah.
Poor baby girl.
Have you ever held her?
No, I've never met her, and she's been crying at home.
Can you
So I
come
was
sit
like, I
in?
have to
Do you want to
come
hold her?
and meet her and meet him?
You never met Murphy either.
No.
This is Jessie, part of our 100 plus crew, which she hasn't met our two awesome doggies, but she is now. She's got her hands full at home. This is actually Corey.
Just keep
Corey's
her on.
mommy.
She's comfortable on you. I can just. Oh, baby girl.
Feel how thin she is, Jessie.
What do you want?
That's what I kept saying to her.
What do you want?
I was holding her and I was talking to her and just asking her to give me a sign. I know Murphy looks amazing.
What do you want, sweetheart?
And I want the same for her, if there's a chance. I don't know. We thought about that too. If, maybe she's afraid to eat, but she ate. She had a half a can of stew here when she first came in. I think it was like the second day or something. And, I don't know. She was keeping the food down when they were syringe feeding. But, that's okay.
Everybody's here to see you.
This is so tough, guys. This is like so hard to make these decisions when you've got one doctor telling you one thing and I don't know. But you don't know either.
No. I hate to think of her suffering.
At the same time,
Same time,
I
if there's
hope
any
in
hope,
even if it's before a year, that she knows what being loved and being in a real home is.
If she had a month or two, I'd be happy if she was getting a good quality of something.
Right.
What's so bizarre too is when I did the video of her, what day was it? Oh, when I was with you here. Remember? And I did a video of Babycakes, and then I was looking through the comments on the live video, and it was, it was a text that came in while I was videoing, and it was Helen, our previous adopter who has Fozzie, and she said, Amy, we want to bring her into our home, and I want to give her a wonderful life. And I mean, I know her because she has two of our dogs, and she's a nurse, and they work from home, and our dogs are just
It's just waiting for her.
We even had a foster for her if we didn't have a permanent adopter.
But we have a permanent,
you do
and
not imagine.
how many days ago was that when you and I
It was
were
Friday.
here? Friday. Today's Monday. I haven't talked to her since Friday. Okay? I have not talked to her. Today, when we were here, when I was here, she sent me a text. How's she doing? How's Babycakes? And that's when I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
And I said to her, I told her what was happening, and she just texted back saying, is there anything, she was throwing ideas out there because she's a nurse, and I said, it's just her organs.
Internal. It's internal. And one thing to fix one thing counteracts the other thing. To fix the heart hurts the kidney. To give the fluids to the kidney starts affecting the heart.
And then the miracle drug that always works for us is steroids. And they said steroids is the worst thing for her because of her heart and her kidneys. So everything
she has.
It's like everything's against.
And I'm sure there's no internal bleeding or anything from the attack.
They said no. If there was an attack. If.
Who knows, she could have been beaten up, yeah.
There's not one puncture wound on this dog.
Yeah.
There's not one scratch other than her eyeball.
Her head would have been crushed.
Yeah.
They're big dogs, it would have been crushed.
There would have been a puncture or something.
Yeah. No, it would have been crushed to get the eye out.
There was no blood on her other than her eye.
It would have shook her. She would have broken bones. This little
She would be dead.
I know.
I can't even imagine. It just...
I only God knows, Lulu. I wish God would send me a sign. I wish to God He would send me a sign, please.
I don't know what she went through her whole entire life.
I mean, it's one... I don't want to make this decision. I just don't... this is the hardest place to be. I don't want to play God. I don't want to play God. That's why I have you guys here and the doctors and...
Wait until...
Imagine,
what the doctor
the gift
says.
that you give to a dying or something that's not well, to be able to be surrounded by love, though, as opposed to being
Maybe that's her way
she
of
was
telling
in,
us.
or under a tree on the side of a road somewhere by
She's
herself.
gonna go. At least she's in loving arms and a loving environment.
And that's
Instead
why-
of
What gift is
instead
that?
of some
I mean, that's
out in the
unbelievable.
100-degree heat.
I mean,
Living
they keep
outside.
saying they let us know when they're ready or something.
I'm waiting.
If there's nothing, I mean, she's not fighting. Unless the doctor can do a miracle. I mean, she's not eating. She's not responding. She doesn't even give you like a sign of like, I want this. I'm gonna fight for it. She's just there, letting go. It's sad. I hate to say that. I don't. But I mean,
You think we
look
should?
at her.
You think we should let her?
Unless the doctor really can say there's a chance,
That's the reason the doctor can
but
say
to
something
keep
different.
her
Yeah.
and to try, even
Fighting
if there'd be a
to
chance, depending how she's going to suffer during the treatment, it's not fair to her. It's hard. We never want, but we would want
I wouldn't
that
want
to
to
be done for
suffer.
us.
I don't want to suffer. I don't-
That's the biggest gift we have for them.
I
that
know.
we can make that decision for them.
That's my biggest fear, is to be stuck independent. I don't have any children, human children. You don't have any children. It's my biggest fear is to be in not be able to make a decision for myself and
And have no one around me to make
be dependent on the hospital.
Absolutely.
I don't want to live like that. I go to the hospitals and I don't want to be like that. I'd rather go. I don't. That's
And they can't talk,
They can't
make
talk.
their decision like that, so they rely on us.
I don't think she's in shock. Donna Lynn, definitely. I don't think so. Not anymore.
It's been days now.
No. It's, if her organs weren't shutting down, that's a different story. If it was an emotional thing, but her organs are shutting down, her kidneys and her heart. And we know when that happens, it's just inevitable.
And how crappy do you feel when that's in the process?
And that's it. Like I asked, is she in any pain? I don't want her to be in any pain. Can you see the video? Is it working?
So I'll come up here. It's a little hazy.
It's hazy.
Your reception.
Yeah, it was a little hazy
Really?
too at home when I saw it.
Oh,
Again,
sounds
my
kinda
bulb
clear.
slowly.
Is it clear? It's okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
clear.
it's all right. Yeah.
It's in and out.
Okay. Thank you. Somebody said it was frozen. It's not frozen.
What are you doing, Murph?
Murphy, you making yourself comfy, buddy?
Sprucing that bed, bud?
See the cutest thing?
Right about there.
That's a puppy. What you have in your house? I don't know what that is.
I know. What do you expect a puppy? You come in, there's like 15 people that show up
I
at the
know.
house. He's just like all over. During the day with me,
He's like, is he calm?
he's calm. Yeah, he sleeps a lot, and then he
Really?
has little moments, and he does his run in the house, but then he calms. I mean,
Murphy.
but Murphy is still healing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He swims now.
I know. I saw.
Mommy,
So
Karen.
jealous.
Runs. I just can't believe he runs.
Oh, yeah, he
Right?
does.
That's the
That
best
was a
feeling.
Are you
shock.
kidding? He runs in the living room and everything and jumps up on the couch. He thinks he's like Superman. I'm like, dude.
He is like Superman.
Is he clumsy or he's not
I should have
clumsy?
budgeted a Batman
Cape.
outfit
You need
with
a cape.
on it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
He's just so
I have
great.
to slow him down. I'm
I
like,
think he's
"That's
so
a champ."
grateful.
Is he clumsy or
A
like
little
when
bit.
he runs?
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
bit clumsy.
Because
Yeah.
I know Baby at home, when he starts like his run like that, he's like, because his pads are still so big on him, he falls all the time. He
Usually
runs and he's like rolling over and like.
When he plays, he does it. He does that and he's rolling,
Yeah,
flips
that's
himself upside down. It's
Yeah,
like a total goofball.
I can't let him
He's a
outside.
total goofball.
Carol's talking about Murphy and his funny actions and just how he's so goofy and he trips, flies off the couches and tumbles and plays and and Jesse's talking about baby Corey that she adopted from us. Yeah. They're just talking about their stories back and forth between the two of them. So
I sent you the one video over the weekend. Did you see it?
I wish he'd swim.
we went through the same thing. Everybody's sending me text messages as to what I should do. Syringe feed and baby food. It's not food. It's not food. And that's the first thing I said was, what if we put a feeding tube in her? And it's not food. It's her organs, it's her kidneys, it's her heart. Even if she's eating, she has her kidneys and her heart organ problems. And
Hey. I'm thirsty.
I got this.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Hey, there's that
Hi,
baby.
Babycakes. Hi.
Go ahead, Murph.
Come do your
Hi,
magic.
Murphy.
See what he does.
Who's that?
Say hi,
Who's
Murphy.
that, Murphy?
Say hi.
Give her healing kisses. Huh? You give her healing kisses?
You tell her you're in the same position.
Tell her, Murph.
It's okay, buddy.
Tell her, Murph.
It's okay.
Tell her it gets better.
Tell her, Murphy. Tell Babycakes, it's okay, Babycakes. See, it's okay. These girls are good. They're going to make you better. It's okay. Right?
That's your refresher.
I know. He's a special little guy. Hey, look. What's that? What's that? Is that Babycakes, Murphy? Huh? Can you tell her it's okay? Can you tell her it's okay? Tell her to fight? Tell her what you went through, Murph. Tell her. Tell her what you went through.
Yeah, baby.
Hmm?
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
Came right over on his own.
Yeah.
Such a good boy.
I told you he's
Yeah, therapy
inspirational.
dog.
That's
Yeah,
an
Murphy
inspirational
came
dog
right over.
there.
Yeah, little Murphy came right over to Babycakes. Almost to say,
Yeah.
Keep fighting.
keep fighting, Mommy. Keep fighting. That's a good girl. I know. Maria, we're trying. We're giving her a chance. We've been giving her a chance. We're giving her everything possible. Like I said, it's not that we're not giving her a chance. Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to see her go. Nobody wants to let her go. But if she is suffering and her organs are giving up, it is not fair. It is not fair to let her do this and go through this after everything she's gone through and endured. We are given this. This is a gift to give to an animal that's suffering. You don't want to see an animal die a slow and painful suffering death. So we're waiting for the specialist still, Dr. Cannon, to come in here, and hopefully we can pick her brain and see if there's anything she can come up with that we can do that might help her before making any decisions long term. Because once you make that decision, you can't go back. But we only want to do what's best for her.
That's all we want to do.
Right. Staring. I love you. I love you. He's so intense. He is so special.
Oh, he is.
He is so special. So special. You see him looking at her?
Mm-hmm. What's happening, Murphy?
I'm trying to stay awake. Yes, Elaine, Cameron is a totally different story. I talked to the doctors and compared Cameron. Cameron does not have kidney failure. He's on the proper medications for his heart and for his seizure. She didn't have seizure. He's on Keppra. And it's a totally different situation. It's not the same. It's not the same. You're talking about kidney. You're talking about kidney values are so poor and they're getting worse. You're talking about her body temperature. It's at 97, 98. It's supposed to be 101. And they can't keep her body temperature at the normal rate. And her heart. It's not just a murmur. She's got some sort of a valve problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a murmur.
And then she's got the crackling in her lungs.
And the crackling in her lungs. So when they give her the fluids...
That makes that worse.
Mm-hmm. We're all torn. I don't know. I was going to shut this down, but I'm waiting. I've gone this long. Huh? I'm just waiting for Dr. Cannon to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, just ask. Yeah, tell them that you need to have him looked at because you need to go. Yeah, tell them.
Sorry.
No, please. Stay here, buddy.
Good deal. Just going to get you.
Good.
No, I can't. Sorry, I have to do appointments.
I know. I appreciate you
Okay,
coming.
I was going to go to the front.
No, we were just
I can't get out of
no.
my appointment.
We
until I
know.
Go to the front.
No, we were gonna go to the front to see where you were. That's all.
Hi, Mark.
Dr. Cannon, he has an appointment because
I see. He's got fishing wire hanging out
Yeah,
of
what
his
are they-
body.
just-
it's
is-
suture. It's not fishing wire. I just make fun. 'Cause it was-
will they cut it or what do they do?
I'm sure. I'm
Okay.
sure they will.
Okay.
Oh, you're excited.
Is he delicious?
Oh my gosh, he just keeps singing the whole world. So beautiful. Okay, so anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've got an uphill road here.
I know.
And the question is that uphill road, is she up for it? And that's
I
my
don't know.
worry. Is that my worry is she's got to have a lot there to fight. This is not. You know what I mean? It's a tough one.
It's really tough for me.
And so,
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I think it's really, I do think it's fair, and sit back and Katie, but I think it's fair to think about stopping in this situation.
Really?
Just because I worry that, what will we put her through, and how much will she be able to recover?
How bad are her kidneys? You looked at the numbers?
Let me pull them up.
Kidneys, heart.
Yeah, her heart, I mean, we didn't do, the echo has not been done, correct?
No, it was.
Do I have the report somewhere?
They
Didn't you
said it
pull
was done.
I'll
They
pull it
told me
up.
everything that was wrong with her heart, some
Oh,
valve.
That's right. It was, I wasn't here. It was
It's
Dr.
okay.
Ross at
Yeah.
the end of last week.
Yeah.
That's right. I did know about that. I'd just forgotten that he had done it because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
So, and I want to pull up her kidney values. Because, when you're talking about...
I'm sorry, all that
Okay,
stuff.
Don't worry about it. When you're talking about kidneys and heart, you've got two organs that are just arguing with each other.
Right.
Here you've got the heart's saying,
Fighting each other.
They're fighting each other.
the heart's saying, I need less fluids. I can't work with all this fluid.
Right.
And then you're saying, and the kidneys are saying, I need more.
I need more
And
fluid.
there's just no, and you get in that balance where you're on a tightrope, and that means you've got to stay on that tightrope. You can never fall one side or another. And so that's a tough one. Is Babycakes all one word?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
Look at him.
He's so silly.
Look at him.
He's happy.
Such a love.
He's happy, doing well.
You are such a love.
Good boy.
Very special boy.
If you want to go up front and tell them you have to go back to work and they need to cut that string, go up front. Go ahead. Because I know you have to go to work. One thing has nothing to do with another. I mean, I love having him here. Man, I could
But your
keep...
face totally made it 180 because you're sitting here all bummed out. And when she
Oh
said
my
that
God,
boy,
when you...
lit up like a Christmas
He made
tree.
me smile.
Yeah, he did.
It's a
He
miracle.
is fantastic.
Miracle.
He is fantastic. Oh,
You're a big
and
guy.
you smell like
And he's like a baby. Say hi, everybody. It was good seeing you all.
You gotta say a prayer for... I love you, sweetness. I'm
me,
praying for
Butter
foster
Baby
failure. I don't
Kiss.
want him going anywhere
Kisses.
else.
I said you're a future FF.
Yeah, I know. I keep hearing it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know all about it.
We'll see you Saturday night.
We're all gonna be there.
We'll talk.
The crew's all coming back.
Awesome. I
again.
can't wait.
I think we
Karaoke.
got a couple additionals,
Awesome.
so
It'll
we'll
be
pack
fun.
that house.
Awesome. I love you.
Aggregator.
You're the best.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Murphy.
Bye. You say goodbye, Murph.
Good day, Stock.
Thanks for saving me.
He really.
He does have the best face.
He really.
He's
is
just
amazing.
stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His personality
It's the
is
best.
flawless. It's flawless.
Wait till he feels
That's
even more
where it's...
better. That's what
Oh,
I
every
used to say,
every
too.
bit penny's worth that.
I mean,
That.
Yeah.
That.
I did show my, it was funny because I showed my husband, I was like, look at this dog. He's like, damn it!
Everybody wanted Murphy.
Oh, that one is you.
Everybody.
Right.
Everybody.
I was trying
They
to make
still
it-
want
I was
him.
trying to make a trade
Yeah.
between Corey and him.
I mean,
Never.
I know.
You'll see, he'll become a little tan or two.
it's just so hard to make the call. It's just so hard. I mean, the kidney values are definitely going up. I mean, there's no question.
That's
They're going
bad?
up. Well, yes, they should not go up.
How much up?
Well, not dramatic, but just, let's see, her previous kidney values were sitting at, I'm just talking about the creatinine in particular, 0.6
Mhm.
before, and today they are 1 point something.
What should they be at? The kidneys.
1.6. It's supposed to be 1.5 or less, but why would it even have gone up? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So, in other words, something's changing about her body, about the perfusion she's getting to her kidneys. Is that associated with her heart? Because she did go into a little heart failure, or she acted like she went into a little heart failure with the fluids.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime their heart is failing, then their kidney input is not as good because the heart's not getting the correct amount of blood to the kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just hard to know.
And she's not eating. I mean, they're syringe feeding her.
Does
What
not
about a
want
feeding
to-
tube?
She
Doesn't
does not
want
want
to.
to eat.
What if we put a feeding
No,
tube?
we can. We can. There's lots of things we can do. It's just sort of a matter of saying, what is she up for? The concern was that they were a little bit worried about some pneumonia, I believe, in her.
She had crackling in the lungs. That's why they cut back on the fluid
Mhm.
because they didn't think her body, her heart could
Yeah.
take
But-
care of it.
But their report is that, well, actually he didn't say. He did, okay. Oh, I misspoke there.
So it's not pneumonia.
He called it consistent with chronic bronchitis or fibrosis. So he said a generalized infiltrate present in the lungs. And then he just said, I think that's more, she actually, Dr. Watson, chronic bronchitis or fibrosis.
What can we give her to try to help her? And or is there nothing? With the kidneys, I mean, could the kidneys get
There's
better?
no particular thing you do. There's nothing you do. You just support and hope.
Support and hope?
get this perfect balance right between you keep the heart happy and you keep the kidneys happy, and you can maintain that line. But once you get them on heart medications, like she's already on,
right.
we get limited about how much we can do for their heart. So the same thing for the kidneys. We just get limited about how much we can do for that. Now these kidney values aren't horrible by any means, but they're going up in spite of being treated supportively, and that's a concern.
If she would be eating, like with a feeding tube, would that help her by gaining strength, or
Maybe.
Because maybe that's why she's deteriorating also. That she's not.
There's no nutrition. She lost 2 pounds.
She's not drinking enough. She's just like,
Well, yeah. I mean, as far as drinking,
They're doing IV.
So
Yeah.
that doesn't have any
But I mean,
relationship.
the food. I mean, she's just
Calories,
getting weaker and weaker.
Yeah. I mean, when they're already compromised, they absolutely need nutrition.
Yeah.
Calories.
All right, I want to do
It
this.
doesn't happen in a few days. So it takes a long time for that. Means, but we don't know anything about her history as far as how long she was eating at home, right?
No.
She came in skinny from the
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many days.
No,
at
she was.
home
We were told she was living outside with 2 big dogs,
Yeah.
and that they went to feed all the dogs, and the big ones attacked her. Problem I'm having: there's not a mark on this dog other than her eye was hanging out of her head. There's not a puncture. There's not a scratch. So I don't know if it was actually a dog attack. I don't know.
And I was about to say, and these dogs can, I mean,
Yeah.
yes, they can proptosize pretty easy.
Right.
Lots of other
Exactly.
things. Yeah.
Can we get her on a feeding tube immediately?
Well, she has to go under anesthesia for that. Well, we can do. I mean, so that's the
shit.
problem. Anesthesia is so scary.
Shoot.
We could think about just a nasogastric tube. Let me see what Watterson thinks about that. And her being a boarded criticalist, that's really helpful to have her thoughts too. And see if she thinks how safe it would be to do. If we could do, because an esophageal tube would be the best situation, meaning it would be permanent, it's not irritating.
I want
and
that.
You can put a decent amount of food through it.
I want that.
But
anesthesia.
what happens with these which you have to do anesthesia, what happens with these nasogastric tubes is they're just so tiny. You just get limited about how much you can put through them. And they, of course, because they're in their nose.
It's irritating. I don't want that.
For the most part, though, I don't mind them. Like, I do them all the time because I need to get them started. In cases that I absolutely cannot do anesthesia in, I'm not going to compromise them by not putting them in. Just they're not the ideal situation. So let me see what she thinks about what she thinks she could tolerate, because she's been looking at her for the last 2 days, so she has a better feel for what she's seen, especially her worry. Her worry, I think, is that she has not felt better in the last 2 days. If anything,
but she's not eating. She's not getting any nutrition. None.
The 2 days.
If I didn't eat, I'd be pretty cranky and weak and not feeling good either. And she's so tiny to begin with, and she's lost 2 pounds. I think she's eaten maybe twice in the past since we've had her, which is nothing.
No, she's going down.
They're going.
What day did you get her?
I didn't know that she ate twice. I knew once.
Or once, and plus one time she ate here a little bit and little syringe feedings. It's not enough for her.
What day?
When did we get her? How long ago?
Last week.
Last week?
I saw the post that she ate.
What day do you remember?
The
Wednesday?
day of our event. So it was
Saturday.
No, our event last week during the week was
Tuesday. And it was like
It was Wednesday.
And did you
Wednesday.
speak with anybody from the household that had
Wednesday.
her?
No.
No, right? Of course not.
We got
Kidding?
her Wednesday. She came here Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
They were able to get some food into her Thursday night.
5 days she's only eaten one meal.
Yeah.
If you want to call it a meal.
A meal, a little bit of
She's
stew.
burping a lot.
And she's burping. And it smells.
It smells real bad. I don't know if that is anything.
It can be. I mean, it can. But the thing is, there's so many things we don't know about her. Does she have a tumor somewhere in her stomach? Does she have, is there a reason why she's not eating it other than just saying she just doesn't feel good? There's something else going on. Does
We
she
didn't
have
do-
inflammatory bowel disease?
Didn't they do x-rays? There's no
Oh, I
x-rays?
wish they were that. So if X-rays
Oh, it's
were
not-
that
yeah,
simple,
it's not.
obviously there's a reason why there's MRIs and CT.
Yes, of course.
Areas.
So there's
Yeah.
just stuff you can't see on those.
So,
But
listen, here's the deal. She's not getting any better like this, and she's not going to.
Yeah.
She needs nutrition. So the fear of putting her under anesthesia, we came here to possibly euthanize her today.
yeah.
I
You're right. So what is
What do
the
I have to
risk?
lose?
The risk of putting in a G tube really, an E tube really
Yeah.
fast. I mean, Yeah, and she just decides to let go. Well, then
If she lets go with the tube and the feeding, then let her go. She was going to go.
Is it a suffering process?
Hmm?
Is it a painful process?
She's going to be under anesthesia.
No, yeah, they have
She's
to
not
be.
gonna
They have
feel
to
it.
be under.
This is the one with
Yes.
Well, no, it
anesthesia.
goes into the
Yeah.
neck. It's an esophageal tube that goes
Okay.
right here.
She'll already be asleep. It just depends if, praying that she wakes back up. Unless it's not meant to be.
It's her only chance. I don't have any other whole option.
Right.
There's nothing else I can do. What am I going to sit her and she's not eating?
I mean, the only other things I'm thinking about is, do we do like a CT? Do we do a whole body CT just looking? But it's a big expense just to look. So, and sometimes we see things and
And then you're like, it's not
they
worth
get
it.
they get a little, yeah. I mean
There's
that's
something major
yeah, but
going on somewhere else.
yeah.
When we sedate her and put the feeding tube in, how long does the feeding tube stay in? Indefinitely, right?
Till they don't need it.
Till they don't need
that
it.
means it can stand for weeks to months.
And then if it gets to a point where she doesn't need it, does it
No, it
anesthesia
just
again?
comes right.
It just comes right out?
No, you just pull it right out.
All right.
It's easy.
How do you know when they don't need it? They start eating on
Yeah.
their own?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
They can eat
because
on
they're
their own
back to
too?
normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dog is
Yeah.
a long way
Yeah.
back, so we're not even
Yeah.
in that ballpark.
Okay, I want to do it. Do you want to do it? I want to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
We
I
can
want
say
to
we
try.
did
I give her
I
everything.
at least I can say I tried everything, and that's it.
you've done it for
Doesn't
every
work?
other dog.
If she doesn't get any better, and her kidneys are failing, even with nutrition and this, that, and the other, then you know what? Then we know we tried.
Okay.
That's it. End of
Okay.
story. Okay?
Yeah. Well, maybe
Okay.
just say no. We just want to make sure Dr. Watterson doesn't have some reason why she's like, oh, that's going to be wildly dangerous for this reason. Then we'll talk
Mhm.
about it. But let me hear
Okay.
what she has to say. But
All
I
right.
think yeah, it's like I mean I agree. It's one of those things where
Yeah, I got it. You know me.
why don't we try?
I have to.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
so much.
You're the best. I freaking love you so much. Thank you, Dr. Kim. I adore her. I love her so much. I love the way her brain works. Tammy, I love Dr. Cannon. Guys, this is what we want to do. We're going to try. We do everything and anything we possibly can. So we are going to put her under anesthesia. It's the only way. And they are going to put a feeding tube in. And with proper nutrition and proper feeding, if she perks up and she gets the will and, maybe her body will start healing. I don't know. Maybe her kidneys will bounce back. Maybe
Her kidneys level weren't
it's not that
extreme.
bad. It's not that
Should be
drastic.
1.5
So
and they're at 1.6. So.
But they're going up
Yeah.
in spite of medication. But hopefully,
But
food
she's
who
and
knows?
strength.
Yeah,
will-
let's hope.
Yep.
Let's
Make
hope
her
and
fight
pray.
it.
Guys, we need your prayers, and you know what I'm going to say next. We desperately need your contributions and your donations, because with us telling them to do all these different things and these procedures to give these animals the chance, you do not have any idea what the cost is for our organization. You have no clue. So please, 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 I don't know how many people are watching this video right now. I don't know how many of you have been commenting and you love us and yay and thank you, Amy, and now is your time to show us that you are truly, truly, truly there for Babycakes. Not for me, not for my 100 plus rescue, for Babycakes. So if each and every single person is watching and supports this dog and wanting her to get the chance that she desperately needs to live and have some quality of life, I am putting out there a $10 challenge. Everybody, please, please donate $10. $10 to show that you're there. We'll keep you posted. Today is not your day to go. Today is not your day to go. No. We're going to try everything and anything we possibly can. This is Amy, Lori, Jesse, signing off with Babycakes. Please, please, guys, show us you're there for Babycakes. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.
She knows.
You're going to get food in you. I don't care if you want it or not. You're getting
Good
nutrition.
girl.
This is just water, guys. Yes. I know.
Help this face.
Please help
this girl.
this face.
Please, everyone. It takes a village. It takes us all. let's get this baby well. Let's give her every chance she possibly has. She
Yeah.
never had it. Let's give it to her now, please.
Let's give her a life that she never had, with unconditional love, no pain, no suffering. Please do this for Babycakes. Lulu, thank you so much. Lulu just donated $100. Thank you, Lulu. You have no idea. I have the goosebumps right now. Babycakes says, thank you, Lulu. Come on, guys, please. Our bills here are so high. So high. Karen, we're going to put the PayPal link and our outstanding bill at the Imperial Point is still there for her, so you can make a donation there at 954-771-0156 and just say you want to make a donation for Babycakes. And then we're going to put the PayPal link up right now. And please donate for her. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Babycakes.